Shalom, shalom. First, I'd like to give all praises unto Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, and double honors unto the apostles and elders of GreatMillStone, and honors to you brothers out there in the highways and the byways teaching this word in all sincerity and truth. Real quick, chariots. All right, 2 pilots report seeing UFO in southern Arizona skies. Pilots flying on 2 separate aircraft report seeing an unidentified flying object over Arizona last month. The incident took place over southern Arizona around 3:30 p.m. on February 24th between the New Mexico border and the Sonoran Desert National Monument, which is about 40 miles from Phoenix. The drive reportedly that one witness, the commercial pilot flying a jet for American Airlines, said the object was above 40,000 feet and had a big reflection. I don't know what it was, the pilot told Albuquerque Air Traffic Control Center. It wasn't a plane, but it was the path was going in the opposite direction. Air traffic control told an aircraft on a similar flight path to let him know if anything passes over him in the next few miles. A few minutes later, the pilot confirmed that something passed over his aircraft. Don't know what it was, but it was at least 2,000-3,000 feet above us, he said. It passed right over the top of us. Can you tell if it was in motion or just hovering? Traffic controller asked. Negative. I don't know if it was a weather balloon or what. It had a big reflection several thousand feet above us going in the opposite direction. After questions about whether it was a Google balloon, another voice responded and said it was a UFO. Arizona had more than 4,500 reported UFO sightings from 2001 to 2015. It was also home to one of the most infamous UFO cases of all time, the Phoenix Lights. So, which a lot of these sightings here are actual chariots of Israel. All right? Spiritual vehicles, higher level technology. Yeah? All right? So let's get 2 scriptures here. Zechariah 5:1. Then I turned and lifted up mine eyes and looked, and behold, a flying roll. Right? Now, this would be determined today to be a UFO. And he said unto me, what seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying roll. The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof 10 cubits. Then said he unto me, this is the curse that goeth over the face of the whole earth. For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off as on this side according to it, and everyone that sweareth shall be cut off as on the side according to it. All right? So, these are chariots, man. These sightings are happening all over the earth, man. And these chariots are really a curse for the people of the earth. Because what's coming with them chariots is judgment. All right? Yahweh Shai. He's coming in righteousness. He's going to judge and make war with the peoples of the earth. Revelations 1:7. It says, behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him, even so, amen. And the clouds is the same thing as the flying roll. All right? If you can receive it. It's them so-called UFOs. All right? Revelations 19. And 11. And I saw heaven opened, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True, and in righteousness he doth judge and make war. His eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his heads were many crowns, and he had a name written that no man knew but he himself. And he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood, and his name is called the Word of God. And the armies which were in heaven followed him upon white horses. Then white horses, the cloud, it's the same. Clothed in fine linen, white and clean. All right, because the Lord is left this realm in a so-called UFO, in a chariot of Israel, and he gonna return with the chariots of Israel, with the holy angels. All right, Acts 1 And 9, it says, and when they had spoken these things while they beheld, he was taken up, and a cloud received him out of their sight. And while they looked steadfastly toward heaven as he went up, behold, 2 men stood by them in white apparel, which also said, Ye men of Galilee, why stand ye gazing up into heaven? This same Yahushua, which is taken up from you into heaven, shall so come in like manner as ye have seen him go into heaven. So the Lord actually was taken up into a chariot which was in the clouds, right? And he gonna come back with the chariots, man. That time is near. So the closer we get to that time, the more you're gonna see a so-called UFO sightings, man. And that's really got these elites shaking in their boots and questioning themselves. All right. So with that, I'm gonna say shalom.